morning, early morning this morning, down here at BRUNSWICK, DOHERTYS, the original Mecca. We have an arm session, so at the moment with my split, I'm doing I eat arms 3 times across the week, biceps, triceps, and I like to do them fasted. Reason why, you might have heard me say this before, but I feel like when I do them at the end of like a chest session or a back session, there's not as much intensity there and focus. So the arms are a smaller body part in terms of like how much effort they take to train them. We should train them hard, but I find that if I can get them fasted early in the day, so first thing in the morning, like 6:30, 7 a.m. Big pump session, fill them up full of blood, then eat a couple of times, and we'll do like my second session or main session later on in the day. And it just allows me to give more focus and attention during that early morning session to the arms, and not just tackling them on to the end of another session where you might be a bit fatigued and you can't push as much. That's what I find has started to work for me in terms of developing bigger arms more with more size. Because let's face it, who doesn't want bigger arms, number one? Number two, in the pro ranks, when you're on stage next to those seasoned pros, like they are so big and round. Shoulders, arms, need to be really, really full. So it becomes increasingly important if you don't have well-developed arms, you're not going to get very far in bodybuilding. I think anyway. I think you need to complete the physique. So arms, every shot, the arms you can see them, so it makes sense with big arms. So we've got a superset today. I'm going to warm up the triceps. So I find that when my triceps, I put some extra attention on them early in the session. So like first up we'll do just triceps only. Putting lots of blood to the triceps really primes my elbows, I feel, for the rest of the session. I don't get like that elbow tendonitis or golfer's elbow or whatever else when I'm training with biceps or triceps later on. So triceps first, just some unilateral stuff that I've seen done by some of the pros over in the US. Then we move on to supersets, going from a tricep push down into a unilateral preacher curl for biceps. We'll do 5 supersets back and forwards. And you'll see during the session, I don't stop. So once I start training, I'm pretty much moving backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. The only time I'm really resting is the time it takes to walk between the exercises, which is why I don't mind the exercises being a little bit like far apart. So I have to walk 20, 30 meters to get to each exercise. And that's sort of like my break. So we'll do push down, focus on the long head, over to unilateral preacher curl, and then we'll move into an overhead extension in the machine for triceps into a unilateral hammer curl with dumbbells, and then we'll finish with some kind of intensifier for biceps and triceps, like a FST7 style. To finish, 1 set of each. Let's get it. As you can see here, not doing a traditional rope push down where we sort of come down and spread our arms apart at the bottom. Some of I saw John Meadows, rest in peace, I saw him do was come down, flare his elbows out and keep the hands together the whole way. So as I come down, my elbows travel inwards to extend and contract the triceps, and my hands don't travel out, they stay together. So not this. I find that it's a really good way to attack that outer portion of the long head. Here I'm doing 8 left, 8 right, and 6 and 6. Why 8 and 6? Again, because that's what John Meadows did. So I trained with John back in 2017, and I really took a lot away from his training style and his just mountain dog hard work, I think, mindset. You know, not having necessarily the best genetics or, you know, whatever else, but just an ability to outwork everyone and just fucking find the hardest way to do anything in the gym. Because often the hardest way gets you the best results. That's 5 supersets done. Next. Remember, guys, I'm a big believer in intra-workout. Some people don't. Some people think that aminos and shit are irrelevant, but I really feel better when I have my aminos. The carbs in there as well aren't creatine, but the main thing is to remember to drink them with a decent amount of water. In meals, used to say for every 1 gram of carb, 8 mils of water. So if you're having, like, you know, 25 grams, 30 grams, 40 grams, 50 grams of carbs, you want to be having at least 400, 500 mils of water with that, plus your aminos. I like to do a blanket rule of kind of like a litre of water during my session. I find that a litre of water isn't too much where I'm feeling really uncomfortable. Like, isn't too much, you know, I'm feeling really bloated and full from drinking so much. Then except for that is maybe legs. Legs I'll start off slow and drink more towards the end when I guess some of the bigger movements out of the way. But drinking a litre of water at that minimum during the session is what I try to aim for. It also gets you a litre of water towards your daily target, so it's a good way to catch up there. Alright fam, so that's our 2 supersets done. 45 minutes, 20 sets, and like arms pumped, full. So I'm gonna finish off now. I love that feeling of a fucking full arm pump. Just fucking feel like Superman. Anyway, finish off now with an FST7 for triceps and biceps. So I'm gonna do first triceps under grip extensions, 7 sets, 10 to 15 seconds rest in between. Just pop them out, and then after we'll move to biceps. Alright guys, so we are done here for this Saturday morning, our fasted arm session. Down here at Brunswick DOHERTYS. As I said guys, this is the original Mecca of Australia for bodybuilding, and a lot of history, a lot of old machines, a lot of new machines. So Tony and the team have done a great job at keeping this place up to date, and like I said, still one of the best facilities out there to come and train. So if you've never been here before, where the fuck have you been? But I'd never suggest getting down here and checking it out, take some photos, feel the history of the walls, and get some of the atmosphere. For bodybuilding, I think it's one of the most motivating places you can come due to the sheer, like I said, atmosphere and history in these walls. Thank you to Tony and the team for letting us train here today, for making the facility. We are 30 weeks out officially of the Chicago Pro. So it's exciting to have a date in mind, or to have a date to work towards. Although we're always working towards the show and to be better, when you have a date in mind and you have you can literally see the map and the layout in front of you in terms of weeks, it gets a bit more real, and the motivation tends to kick up an extra notch. So I'm excited to prep. We won't start dieting until 12, 13 weeks out, obviously condition depending, but that's all that I need to get in shape. I hold condition fairly well, and I come in really quickly. So there's still some growing time for me, unfortunately. I prefer dieting, but still some growing time, so we'll continue focusing on putting some size on up top, backs, arms, shoulders. So making sure when we do step on stage, we bring a lot fuller package than last time. So that's my first session today. For me now, I've got a PC client, Zoe, make him chuck for legs, hopefully. Then we'll get some more food in, and then I'll catch up with T, have a coffee, get some more food, and then we'll be back to train again. This half I've got shoulders. So, as I said, I'm blessed and lucky enough that I can split my days up to make sure I get in those extra sessions when I need to. But, obviously, this is what I do for a living, so it's literally my 9 to 5 right here. Till next time, fam. Remember, please like, share, comment, subscribe. We appreciate all the love. We'll keep bringing you guys more and more. If this comes out before Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to those of you who celebrate. I hope that this time of the year is a reminder to everyone to be grateful, be appreciative, spend time with loved ones, because that's what it's all about. It's not about presents, it's about time with loved ones. And that's Mike's little message for everyone there. So remember, crew, stay undefeated. We never lose, we win, or we learn.